Hey guys, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest and greatest news in the world of football in a short bite-sized format. Let's jump straight into the news, and of course we'll start with the main topic that's been doing the rounds for the past week, which is Erik Ten Hag's future at Man United. Now, reports are claiming that there could be a twist over Erik Ten Hag's immediate future at Manchester United following a fresh report that emerged on Monday morning. Prior to Saturday's FA Cup final win over Manchester City, it was heavily reported that the Dutchman would be shown the door regardless of the result at Wembley. However, the manner of United's superb performance against City is said to have left some key figures in the club's hierarchy to now back him, in what is a first major test of the club's new structure under Sir Jim Ratcliffe. United representatives are known to have spoken to Mauricio Pochettino, while Thomas Tuchel, Kieran McKenna and Thomas Frank are also in the running for the job if Ten Hag does get the boot. Although there is admiration for McKenna given his former coaching position at Old Trafford, there is a strong debate over whether the role is too soon for the 38-year-old. At this stage, it appears that Brighton is the likelier destination for the Irishman, despite him being keen on taking the reins at Old Trafford after steering Ipswich to back-to-back promotions. As for the other contenders, Pochettino and Tuchel remain well above Frank in the pecking order after Brentford's season of struggle under the popular Dane this time around. But in terms of Ten Hag's immediate future, The Independent reports that there is an awareness amongst the Ineos hierarchy that sacking Ten Hag could be an unpopular decision among the fan base, especially after Saturday's victory over City. The report also adds that while Ten Hag's fate is already sealed, United are keen to take more time to make the most informed decision possible and try to keep the fan base on side. Questions have also been raised about the recruitment of players since Ten Hag took charge, an area that Ineos wants to overhaul completely. Meanwhile, Sir Dave Brailsford, who is part of the three-man committee making the football decisions at Old Trafford, is said to be a big advocate of Gareth Southgate taking the United job. If he gets his way, that could actually give Ten Hag more time to convince the club's hierarchy why he should stay, given that Southgate will be busy with England at the Euros and would not be able to join up with the club until later in the summer. The overall structure that Ineos wants to implement is not fully in place yet, which may also delay things as they continue to wait on Dan Ashworth arriving from Newcastle. Ten Hag himself has been bullish regarding all the exit talk, telling reporters after the cup final, "If they don't want me anymore, I'll go somewhere else and win trophies, because that's what I've done my whole career." However, as of Monday afternoon, Sammy Muckbell of the Daily Mail and Fraser Fletcher both posted on X that Man United have decided to part ways with Erik Ten Hag. If this is true, we'll cover it in detail in a later video. Now, let's move on to Kalvin Phillips. Man City are looking to cut their losses and sell former Leeds United star Kalvin Phillips back to them this summer, but the Championship side face a significant hurdle to sign him. The midfielder was on top of the world after leading Leeds to a 9th place finish in the Premier League after 16 years outside the top flight and getting named England's 2020-2021 Men's Player of the Year. The Yorkshire Peeler was attracting interest from Man United, Manchester City and many more clubs, and he was also an England regular under Southgate. Fast forward to today and things are very different. Phillips has just finished a disastrous loan spell at West Ham where fans booed him off the back of his underwhelming performances, and he appears to be surplus to requirements at the Etihad. The 28-year-old is just 2 years into a 6-year contract at City following his £42 million move from Leeds in the summer of 2022, and his future is looking very uncertain. Amid the uncertainty, Phillips has been linked with a return to Ellen Road, with the midfielder said to be desperate to head back to his old stomping ground. However, much of that was dependent on Leeds making a return to the Premier League following their relegation to the Championship last season. Adam Armstrong's 24th minute winner in the Championship playoff at Wembley on Sunday put the plan to an end, as Southampton beat Leeds 1-0, resulting in Russell Martin's side banking $140 million from that win. Things are far less rosy for Leeds now. They will need to sell some of their top players in order not to fall afoul of profit and sustainability rules, and they have to pay £73.6 million in transfer instalments on player purchases before the end of June 2024. Therefore, Leeds may have to sell the likes of Somerville, Gnonto and many more in order to avoid a financial breach. Transfer deals in excess of £10 million will be a gamble, and that's where Phillips comes in. If City would be prepared to let him leave on loan next season, that will be doable for Leeds. Football Insider claims that City are almost certain to let the England international leave this summer. They want to recoup as much of their initial transfer fee as possible. Reports are stating that Phillips could cost at least £30 to £40 million, which has put many clubs off. The midfielder is keen to leave City, but any suitor will have to pay a significant fee for the player whose value has plummeted in recent times. If Leeds had got promoted, then a permanent move would have been a possibility, but after failing to reach the Premier League, that may scupper a Leeds return. So what are your thoughts on this? Will Man United pull a shock U-turn on Ten Hag, or do you believe the two reporters who are claiming that he has been sacked? And will Phillips get his wish to move back to Leeds? Leave your comments below, and before you go, if you could hit the like and subscribe button, that would really help us out a lot. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.